A bus stop swarms with a chaotic crowd, each person vying for space with an urgency that speaks volumes. Amidst the throng, Shadi, a young man barely past his youth, braces himself against the relentless surge. With a surge of determination, Shadi navigates through the sea of bodies, his eyes set on the approaching bus. Against all odds, Shadi squeezes onto the crowded bus, a small victory etched on his face amidst the urban chaos. Inside, the bus is a microcosm of the city itself, a melting pot of faces and stories pressed together. Finding a precarious hold, Shadi clings to a railing, becoming one with the rhythm of the bustling city. The bus rumbles, each turn and stop punctuating the silence as Shadi scans the crowded space. His gaze settles on a gray bag, abandoned near an empty seat, a silent question mark in the moving tableau. Shadi hesitates, the weight of unspoken possibilities hanging in the air. Breaking the silence, Shadi calls out, "Does anyone own this?" The murmur of the bus fades slightly as all eyes turn toward Shadi, their silence amplifying the tension. Shadi descends from the bus, a gray bag held tightly in his grasp. He walks with purpose toward his unadorned apartment building. The weight of the gray bag seems to mirror the burdens he carries as he walks. Each step brings him closer to the modest sanctuary he calls home. Inside the dimly lit apartment, Shadi begins to unravel a hidden mystery. He tears open the gray bag, its contents promising dark secrets. An old, leather-bound notebook lies inside, its presence radiating an ominous aura. The title is revealed, "Those Whose Time Has Come." The words hang heavy in the air, whispering of fate and impending doom. Shadi stands alone in his apartment, the silence amplifying the weight of the notebook in his hands. He opens the notebook, revealing a chilling list of names, ages, and dates, each marked with a corresponding date of death. His eyes dart across the meticulously written entries, the truth behind the ink sending a shiver down his spine. A chilling realization dawns on Shadi as he murmurs, "What is this?" In the dim glow of his laptop, Shadi stares intently at the screen, his face illuminated by the cold light. His fingers tremble as he scrolls through the search results, each line confirming his growing dread. A news article reveals the chilling truth. The person is dead on the exact date listed in the notebook. Overwhelmed by disbelief and fear, Shadi leans back, the laptop slipping from his grasp. Inside his cluttered apartment, Shadi frantically searches, his eyes darting across the chaotic landscape of names and dates. He reaches the final page, a cold dread creeping into his heart. His breath hitches, the air catching in his throat as he sees his own name staring back at him. Shadi. 3 days remaining. Time seems to stop. Shadi freezes, a chilling realization washing over him like a tidal wave. The blood runs cold in his veins, the words echoing in the sudden deafening silence of his apartment. In his apartment, Shadi's hands tremble as he frantically attempts to contact the police. He dials the number, a desperate plea for help etched on his face. Without warning, the gray bag mysteriously vanishes into the air, leaving no trace behind. Shadi is left alone, utterly isolated in his apartment. Terror grips Shadi as the impossible reality dawns upon him. The morning sun floods Shadi's modest apartment, each ray a stark reminder of his vulnerability. Shadi anxiously checks his phone, each passing second amplifying his growing dread. An ominous text flashes across the screen. "We are watching your time. Do not play with the system." Paranoia tightens its grip as every creak of the old building echoes like a threat. In the opulent office, Shadi presents the enigmatic photographs to the sheikh. Spreading across the ornate desk, the photos reveal pages filled with strange symbols and handwritten text. The sheikh's eyes fixate on the strange symbols, a flicker of recognition crossing his face. The sheikh speaks gravely, his voice echoing in the room. "These are the books of souls. Whoever sees their name must pay the price to delay it." The weight of the sheikh's words hangs heavy in the air, a palpable sense of dread settling over the scene. Shadi stands in the sheikh's opulent office, the air thick with unspoken tension. Shadi, steeling himself, asks, "What is the price?" The sheikh responds with a chilling demand. "Add a new name, someone who dies in your place." Shadi's face is a mask of conflicted horror. Silence descends as the weight of the sheikh's words settles upon Shadi. Shadi struggles to maintain composure. In the dim solitude of his apartment, Shadi grapples with a tormenting choice. The fear of death tightens its grip around Shadi's heart, a chilling premonition of his own end. Yet, the ghastly specter of taking another's life fills him with an even deeper sense of revulsion. His conscience becomes a battlefield, where survival clashes with morality. Trapped between two unbearable fates, Shadi's mind spirals into a vortex of anguish and dread. He is paralyzed by the impossible decision, a prisoner in his own moral cage. In his apartment, Shadi confronts his last day, a storm of fear brewing within. His hand trembles as he grips a pen, the weight of his decision heavy on his shoulders. A name surfaces from the depths of his memory, now etched onto the page. Farid. Each stroke of the pen amplifies his fear, binding him tighter to his desperate act. The name Farid stands stark against the paper, a monument to his terror and finality. Bathed in the warmth of day, Shadi approaches the newsstand, his footsteps measured and deliberate. He pauses, the crisp rustle of paper breaking the silence as he buys the newspaper. His eyes dart across the front page, the jarring headline seizing his attention. The headline screams of a mysterious accident, the words a chilling omen. Recognition hits him like a physical blow. Farid, a name that ignites a storm within. Relief wars with guilt. A turbulent sea of conflicting emotions etched across Shadi's face. In the quiet of his apartment, Shadi discovers the notebook returned to his pocket. A chilling message appears. Shadi, temporarily saved. Next time, no postponement. The words seem to echo in the silence, a haunting reminder of impending doom. The handwriting, alien and menacing, hints at forces beyond comprehension. A sense of dread washes over Shadi as the true weight of the message sinks in. He lifts his head, his eyes filled with fear. In the dead of night, Shadi is swallowed by darkness, a chilling sense of vulnerability seeping into the room. Silent and still, Shadi realizes his life hangs precariously, suspended by the thinnest of threads. Terror grips Shadi as his eyes dart around, searching for an escape from the encroaching dread. The weight of uncertainty crushes Shadi, each breath a reminder of the danger lurking just beyond the veil of darkness. His eyes reflect the abyss, mirroring the stark reality of his precarious existence in the lonely apartment. The apartment is silent, and Shadi's fate remains unknown, hanging in the balance as the scene fades to black.